This is the Art Beauty Podcast where we tell the real truth about the fake shit. I'm Amber Melt, and today my fabulous co-host is Grace Eleyae. She is the founder of Grace Eleyae, and guess what? She's the reason that you're not going to have bad hair days anymore. Thank you so much for being here with me.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It's so nice to have you here. And though, you know, for people who don't know, you have created this this hair accessory line, let's say. It has hair wraps, it has turbans, you've got silk pillowcases, all to protect the hair.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you look really, really chic.
That's the goal.
So why don't you tell us in your own words, like, how did this come about? Because this, like, your success has become very fast and is fairly recent, correct?
Yeah, it is fairly recent. So we launched in 2014, in September of 2014. And it's so funny that sometimes a lot of triumph can come out of tragedy. And so what happened was in 2013, I was visiting my mom's family. I'm half Kenyan and half Nigerian. And I was visiting my mom's family in Kenya on vacation, and a combination of the super hot, dry heat of Kenya mixed with the fact that my hair at the time was chemically straightened, it was heat straightened, and I did a road trip where we traveled to and from, and I was bumping up against a headrest for about 12 hours or so, and I had about a 2-inch wide hole of breakage in the middle of my head that was just completely traumatizing. I know, completely traumatizing.
I wore extensions for a while and was really lucky because I had somebody who did it good. But if one of them ripped, it took out an entire track of hair. I mean, you know that. So I feel you.
Oh, totally. But that's kind of what, so when I was in Kenya, because I already have naturally fine hair. And when I was in Kenya, and my mom actually warned me, she said, hey, you might want to wear a scarf because these trips can get really dry and dusty. And I was on vacation and I wanted to look cute. And I basically didn't take her advice, much to my, despair because of what happened. And it kind of that's where the wheels got turning. I started thinking there has to be something out there that is stylish enough for me to want to wear on vacation, but still protective of my hair. And so over the course of the next year is when I let the idea kind of evolve.
Okay, so in 2014, though, you launched Grace Eleyae. Where did you launch it? Like, what did you have at the time? How'd you get started?
Yeah, so we started so actually I created the first prototype in February of 2014. And just it finally came to me. I was actually taking sewing classes at night because I kind of wanted to maybe do a fashion line, on the side. So after work, I would go to these sewing classes. So I had like the knowledge of sewing. Created the prototype. I showed it to my mom and sisters and different friends and family. They loved it. They fell in love.
Your best, right? Like the best people to test drive your products on. 100%. Your family. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
They're not going to lie to you. They're going to be like,
yeah, 100%. They were my first focus group. Yeah, exactly. And they definitely kept it completely real. They kept it 100. That's actually they helped me to create what the sock as we know it now. The first one was really bad, looked like a skull cap, but it was still, they still saw the potential right away. My mom's the one who saw the potential of it becoming a business. And so
got a shout out to moms right there. My mom supports me. Yeah. Thank you, moms. Yes. That's amazing. And so she saw the potential. And at the time, your first product was one of the main ones you're known for. It's called the Slap.
Yes, correct.
And it's like it's to wrap your hair in at night.
Yeah. So it looks like a beanie. I actually have it right here in the back. My little faceless friends back here have some product on it. So it looks like a beanie on the outside, but it has that satin on the inside. So it's still protective of the hair.
So let's talk a little bit about this because, actually, no. First, I want you to finish the story. So you prototyped this 2014. How old are you at the time? Young.
I was 27.
Okay. So young to be like, all right, I've got this idea. I'm going into business. Where did you take it? Did you sell it online? Was it Etsy?
Yeah, so we started on Etsy, and
Okay.
my brother and I had he was running at the time one of Amazon's big distribution centers, like million square footers, and I kind of made this pact that he said you come up with an idea and I'll help you scale it, and so I think
Good family to have. All
yeah, I
right.
know. I think we actually counted the business degrees that we have in our household, and it's like 5 or something between the 6 of us.
Good
So
for you.
right away we had my first team out. My first focus group was my family, and my first team was also my family. And I still work with much of my family to this day. But so he basically he was like, if you have this, as soon as I got the idea, I came to him. He said, "Do you think this is something that could be real?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think we can really, really blow this up." And so he gave me a credit card of his that had $10,000 on it, and he said, "See what you can do with this," And so,
wow, that is. I hope my brother's listening right now because he would be like, "Good luck." Sure.
Exactly.
Good for you.
Exactly. And so with that, we did our first run. We, created the website. We did the first photo shoots, and I also just, used my beautiful friends for that and family for that as well, and then we finally launched in September of that year. And by launch, I really just mean that we created our own website. We weren't just selling on Etsy anymore. And we sent emails to hundreds of different influencers. And at the time, we actually called them YouTubers with a high following. They weren't known as influencers then.
Sure, right. Well, because this is 2014. It was like a different world. So actually, wait, but I want to backtrack what I said then. So, I mean, your company's actually been established now for a while. My bad. I thought it was very new. Okay, so you send it to these influencers. I love this story.
Yeah. Yeah. So we sent emails to just hundreds of influencers. We reached out to so many beauty influencers. We only got 3 responses. One said no, thank you. And one said, I'm moving right now and a little busy, but go ahead and send, no, so contact me later. And then one said, I've never heard of sleeping with satin, but go ahead and send it to me and we'll see. And so once we launched and we started really selling, we were still looking for our marketing channel because we knew that we didn't want to go straight to Sally's or straight to Nordstrom, right. Because at a beauty supply store, people would wonder why the slap was priced higher than a bonnet, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And so, but at the same time, at a Nordstrom or a JCPenney, they would wonder why this beanie has satin on the inside, Right. And so we knew that it needed an education. And so our goal was always to partner with YouTubers with a high following who could help us educate the consumer about this kind of new, weird, in between space that combined fashion and function. And so, yeah, please.
No, go. I'm loving it.
Yeah. And so we basically, we were selling, maybe 1 to 5 a day into October. And then one day we just had 25 sales in a day, and then the next day was like 50 sales in a day. And my brother did some digging and we discovered that the one go ahead and send it and I'll see, had done a video, actually 2 videos, one where she was wearing it and one where she was talking about the benefits of it and actually reviewed it. And that's how we found our marketing channel. And we used influencers to kind of help us, or we partnered with them, I should say, to help us kind of grow the knowledge base.
All right. So now I'm going to, first of all, congratulations. Your products are so beautiful and so chic. I shot a video for social media. I haven't posted here, but how adorable is this hat? Right. So I looked at this lap and I was like, sure, same thing. Send one over. Let me see. And then Jono was like, put in a couple things. I was blown away. First of all, how freaking cute.
Oh, so cute. You look so good.
But look, everybody, and I'm doing something social on this. First of all, your logo is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But the satin inside a baseball cap. Let's talk about that because I don't think a lot of people, I think now, at least from what I'm hearing more and more, you hear a lot more about the silk pillowcases, and we know that that's good to sleep on. I don't want to get flack here, but I was not raised with wrapping your hair. That wasn't a thing for me. And I wonder if that's like, I hate to say it, like a lot of white girls, like we don't wrap our hair at night. It's not something culturally we do. Maybe a lot do. But I had heard silk pillowcases for your for the wrinkles. I
Yeah.
could never afford that. So it was like, no. And I never really even thought about my hair. Fast
Mhm.
forward now, and I'm in my 40s, and I realize this is crucial because your hair is so fragile
Yeah.
and it has breakage. And at
Yep.
night, think about, when are you putting the most pressure and tossing and turning?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, why don't we use this as a little bit of education in
Yeah.
case people don't understand the benefit? Let's start with the slap of wrapping your hair at night.
Yeah, definitely. I love it because I love what you said it exactly right. So because the hair is so fragile, when we put it against a moisture absorbing material like cotton. And then now we have friction because we're moving back and forth on a pillowcase. Uh, Add that in. Now the hair isn't gliding. It's just there's so much friction going on that it could create tangles. It can create bedhead that eventually leads to breakage and all sorts of damage to the hair, right? And so what satin allows it to do, and silk, is for the hair to glide along it, and it doesn't absorb the
Mm.
moisture from the hair, and it allows the hair to do what it does best, which is to continue growing. The goal is for adequate moisture. Like, we want to have adequate moisture in our hair, not too much, not too little. And it's not that satin will add moisture to your hair, but it allows the hair strands to keep the moisture that's already there. And so you can extend product. You don't have to
A
maybe add product
blowout.
quite as much. A blowout can extend, exactly.
So, I had also inquired because I go get my hair blown out. Um, Not all the time, but a lot of times, if I'm doing an event or if I'm doing something, I'll go
Mhm.
have it blown out. And generally, what I'll do is I'll have them pin it up.
Yeah.
And that's because a lot of my events are at night.
Mhm.
And so I go during the day and I don't want it just to fall. Long story longer. You don't know
Mhm.
how many times I've been in the salon, and look, it's New York. So
Yeah.
I've gotten over it, but nobody wants to walk around with a head of pin curls. I've done
Yeah.
it. I kind of don't care. But I was like, do you have any products for when you wrap your hair?
Mm.
And the last time I was in the salon, let me tell you, it was like, I asked my stylist, I was like, I brought like a satin scarf. And I was
Yeah,
like, "Can you
yeah.
wrap this afterwards?" She had
Mhm.
no idea.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
It's
she
an
had
education
no
process.
idea. It is an education.
Yeah.
I want to show everybody though something,
Yeah.
because this is so easy.
Mhm.
Oh, where's my little clippy? I had it here. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I need the clip. Look how gorgeous this is.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, love. So cute.
how chic and
Yeah,
easy. And look at this detail. I mean, the craftsmanship, it
it's so
feels
cute.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
This 2 summers ago, when we could still travel, I
Uh-huh.
had the fortunate opportunity to go to
Mhm.
the south of France with my girlfriend. And
Uh-huh.
all she wanted was to find the perfect turban and find.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna die when she sees
Yes.
this, because this is it. And look,
Yeah,
it's
literally.
all done for
And
you.
you did that perfectly.
And look how I mean, I didn't even have
You look
my
fabulous.
hair wasn't even pinned up.
Yeah,
It was just boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
boom, and
So
you're
cute.
ready to go.
Yep. And that was the goal, really, to help save time in the mornings. A lot of time, a lot of why I created it was for that exact reason. Like, if I needed to run errands in the morning, for me, it might not be pin curls, but it might be twists. And I have
Yeah.
them twisted up, and I'm like, I don't want to have to take out the twists, and then that's going to be another 30 minutes, and now I can't just run to Starbucks, and it became, I wanted someone to be able to just get up and go, and that's
I
exactly what it was.
I am. I wanna listen. Everybody that I talk to, it doesn't matter what your hair type is, what color, what tone, what texture. 99% of us don't like to do it every day
Mhm.
on the weekends. We want an excuse. We want something to help us so that we can get out the house quickly.
Definitely.
These are so incredibly gorgeous. And I never thought, why satin
Mhm.
in a baseball cap?
You know what? Because so that actually came in early. That was one of the earlier products that we created. So we started with the slap, we moved on to the scrunchie and the pillowcase, and then the hat actually was, I think, the fourth product that we created, because a lot of the feedback we were getting, especially for people with straight hair who loved wearing baseball hats, right? They were saying that they were starting to get a little bit of breakage right on their edges as they were pulling it on and off. Like, they knew where the baseball cap was sitting, on their
right
head. Yeah, right.
here.
You're just seeing like a little bit more thinning, just a little, like sometimes it'll just be a little here, a little there, some worse than others. And so we just took that feedback and we're like, you know what, that makes sense. We need satin on the inside of of baseball hats because it's another get up and go
And
tool.
look how chic it is when you take it off. I mean, but
Yeah.
uh, are men, I know that the line is really geared towards women, but men, you can always tell,
Mhm.
not on all guys, but for men who repeatedly wear baseball caps, they start to develop that hair loss and
Yeah.
breakage right at the baseball cap area.
Definitely. And we actually have a lot of male customers. So we like to say that our line is unisex technically.
Hmm.
Like you said, we've been a lot of our marketing is more focused toward females, but our line is unisex. So a lot of men do buy our hats, and we actually are coming out with additional hats and different products that are larger so that they fit more of the average male head size and that kind of a thing. So
Oh no, I've got some girlfriends with some big
yeah.
noggins too.
I have a big head too.
You
So
know, you know who you are.
yeah.
You also had a product on Oprah's, one of Oprah's favorite things,
Yeah.
correct? I mean,
Yeah.
that's huge. Congratulations. Tell
Thank
us
you.
all about it. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you so much. So we actually had our warm slap on there. So the beanie looking one with the palm was featured on Oprah's favorite things, which was amazing. It was such a great experience. We loved working with her team, and then of course, the sales that come as a result weren't too bad as well. So
I'm sure. And you know what, though? I have to say, it is so well deserved. It's hard to look, and see this detail. Well, if you're
mhm.
listening, it's hard to see it at all, but even through the
Yeah.
YouTube, but the stitching, the craftsmanship,
Oh, thank you.
this feels like a really beautiful quality piece.
Thank you
This
so much.
is so incredibly gorgeous. And now,
Mhm.
is it washable?
It is in a very delicate cycle. Usually, I like to throw it in like the lingerie netting
Yes.
thing, and then I hang it to dry.
Is it silk or satin?
It's silk. So that turban that you're holding is silk.
Okay, so silk does require special care, but actually,
Yes.
silk is, like you said, on a gentle cycle, is
Yep.
washable.
Yep.
So luxurious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, what do you think is next for you?
So we're excited again to launch a lot more men's products. Last year we expanded our line to more fedoras and a lot more winter products.
Fedorable, I saw them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so and then this year we're actually launching some single ingredient hair care products, like argan oil and some things that will help to add moisture as it's, the slap helps to retain the moisture inside, or rose water those were just launched on our website. And then a couple of things like silk robes and different things like that we're excited about.
I
Yeah.
love it. I always laugh when I hear silk robes. There's a song, Silk Robes and Kimonos. It's a joke song from Andy Samberg.
Okay. Love him.
It's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So that's really amazing. And do you feel like, again, as somebody, you really created this product out of need?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
is this something that you wear, like when people,
Mm-hmm.
you're wearing all the time?
Yep. 100%. I wear it to bed. I wear it, like I said, to the Starbucks. I wear it to the gym. I'm very much, like you said, I made it out of necessity. What we here, strive to do is create products that make confidence look effortless, and so we, all of our products kind of have that in mind. And so we cater to the do it all and make it look effortless woman, right?
But I love that. We need all the help we can get, especially now. And you know what? Especially when you're like, I don't know, if still a lot of people are working from home. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't
Yep.
feel like I've put on hard pants or sometimes pants at
Oh,
all,
yes.
but everybody's seeing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's seeing this part. And you know what? There
Yeah.
are some days where you just don't want to wash your hair. You don't want to dry it.
No.
You don't want to deal with it.
Yep.
You're doing a treatment underneath.
Yeah.
This is so chic
Oh,
and gorgeous.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It brought me right back to the south of France. So thank you for that.
Yes. Yeah. I love that.
I love it. And how lucky are you that you had a brother who just
I know. But I still am grateful to him to this day. And we still work together. He still advises on so much.
I was like, did you pay him back? Did you have to write that check
Yeah,
back?
we got it back. Paid back that credit card. Yeah. Definitely.
Good for you. Well, I can't wait to see what else you have in store. These things are so beautiful. If people want to purchase and see all of these items, where would they go?
They can go to our website, graceeleyae.com.
And that is, just so you know, GraceEleyae.com.
Yep.
Definitely check it out. I loved the beanies. I love the fedora. This baseball hat, this silk turban is epic. And you know what? It's really, it's so gorgeous, but I would say it's an affordable luxury. Right? So these are certainly, you're right. It's not priced like the bonnet, but it doesn't look like the bonnet. It doesn't feel like the bonnet. Like you're getting something that you could literally wear to a black tie event. You could. You could wear this satin out. The slaps at night you can wear. This baseball hat is everything. That is going to be my everywhere, everything once I start going outside again. The other thing that was nice too, it doesn't leave this line here.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, for saving all of our strands. I would say definitely go check out this line. Thank you so much for being on with me today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I know you're going to just be epic. If you would like me to pass on any questions to Grace, I'm happy to do so. You can email me at hello@artbeautypodcast.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Art Beauty Podcast. And as always, we will see you looking super, super chic.
Yes.
Next Tuesday.